Okay, Chapter 11, Golden Age, Part 3. Oh, is that a new helmet? Yeah. He pierced through Gambino's throat. Yeah. Ah, you. You killed Shizu. Man. Yeah. Yeah. Man. And I guess he's dead. Right through the throat. And now he might also be. If someone sees him like this, um they might think that, I guess Guts really did kill him, but it was like a self-defense. Gambino, even he's not really, yeah, this is not something he would have expected to happen. There's a fire in the tents. Are we being attacked? It's in Guts' tent. Yeah, because of the candle. Yeah, they're seeing Guts with Gambino's dead body. Yeah, you Guts. Hey, what's going on? Guts, did you kill him? Man, and he's speechless because he's definitely in shock right now. You, answer me. Oh, yeah, I think it's just his reflex whenever someone tries to attack him. Yeah. Hmm. You bastard. Wait, this. Yeah, I don't think you could talk your way out of this. He was able to sleep through this two guys, but definitely they might hunt him down. Stop. Ah, damn. He got into horse. Why? Yeah. Why is this happening? It's not really your fault, man. Hey, what happened? What? Gambino got killed. Were we under attack? That cursed bastard got killed Gambino. Really? How did that happen? I'm not lying. That kid repaid Gambino's mercy by killing him. Even though Gambino treated him like his child. But he cold-heartedly killed Gambino. He killed his own father. Yeah, I don't think he would have wanted that to happen. Cause yeah, Gambino was trying to kill him, so I think it was just like his reflexes, because he is a soldier, so it's still his instincts to that will somewhat kick in to defend himself. But why? He took care of Gambino well, yeah. Probably thinks Gambino is his trouble. He killed one of our own. We have to hang him. Under a tree 11 years ago. Shouldn't have picked him up. Now they're thinking he's like he's bad luck. That kid's cursed and will only bring only bad luck, man. And he's still very young, man. And after what he just went through, I guess 2 years has passed since then, but still, I think the worst part, learning about Gambino's selling him off, and at least now trying to kill him. I guess that's another thing that he was. He's this is so tragic what he's going through. Then yeah, and definitely, but they were really fast that they were able to catch up to Guts, because I think Guts was able to run way earlier than expected. Oh, he's going to run off a cliff. I guess he has no choice. Oh, he was shot by a crossbow. Man, right through his chest. Man. And he's still 11 years old. Man, did you get him? Bullseye. From this height, he won't survive the fall. Shh. Gambino. So unlucky. Man, this is a cruel, cruel world. And now we somewhat see why Guts doesn't trust anybody that easily. If anything, he doesn't care now. But I think he still somewhat showcases that he still has those feelings whenever we there are chances. Like with the moment with the count's daughter, the girl that they met on the carriage. So we still see that glimpse of him as a good guy. So, but it's just that because of his experiences, because of the people that he encountered, I think that's somewhat scarred his character that made him trust no one. And the thing is, this is just the beginning. This is just him as 11 years old, and he has already went through a very tragic backstory, and he will eventually experience more. And I think that one of another betrayal that he might face is with Griffin. I think Griffin or Griffith. I think eventually he'll become like Guts' best friend. I have a feeling they'll become like best friends, and Guts will be betrayed again by someone he guess he trusts. Man. And yeah, I wonder what his he will definitely lose any will to live now, any motivation to continue on, because the only person that he wants to get an acknowledgement doesn't care about him, tried to kill him, sold him off. So I don't know. It's hard to comprehend what Guts is going through right now. Can't move like I'm not myself. Eh, But yeah, he's still really tough that he was able to survive that. And I think one of the factors is that he grew up in the battlefield. He was honed. His body is more than just like a boy of a body of a boy now. He's been so trained in fighting. He's definitely much um durable, much tougher now. And now and we also see that later on with how he was able to always survive and I guess um endure all those tortures that he had that they showed, all those bruises, all those wounds. So now now we see a bit of that he grew up, he experienced all those things, and that's why he's not easily beaten down by even fighting these demons or evil spirits. So it's really cool. But that is really a tragic story that a boy for anyone to experience growing up, to grow up in a battlefield, and to grow up knowing that the only your father like the father like person that you look up to and care about doesn't really care about you. Man, it's a really messed up experience that he has. And yeah, you just feel bad for Guts, and hoping that eventually he will. I guess we have now Puck, and yeah, I think right now he has Puck, so I think this that's still some kind of hope for him to eventually trust again. Because I think one of the reasons now it makes sense that he doesn't trust Puck that easily. He doesn't care about Puck is because of these things that he experienced throughout his life, throughout the years. So we can't really blame him, and especially with how cruel this world that they're living in. Ah, man. Oh, and he's still carrying his sword. I didn't see that he still has his sword. I thought he just ran away. So cold, probably lost a lot of blood while I was unconscious. And then two of my ribs are broken. Where should I go? It would have been nice if had died back there. Should have died back there. Yeah, um he's losing his will to live now. He doesn't have any reason to survive. Not a single good thing. Only bad stuff. Oh. But I guess this is a nice reflection that maybe he could find a way. Maybe he could find something else to live for. Where should I go now? And, oh, are those wolves? Oh, is he going to be like a part of their pack? They're howling. Oh, they're going. Yeah, they're going to attack him. I was thinking that maybe he'll become a part of the wolves. This is it. End here. No more trouble. Ooh, eh? Oh, I think it's his reflexes. He's yeah, he's honed in battle. I guess his body just wants him to live, wants him to survive. Man. But still, he's injured right now. So for him to be able to at least defend himself is really incredible. He, hmm, he kills another one. Oh, now it's changing from grief, I guess. Yeah, grief and I guess losing sense of a will to live, changing to anger to rage. Ah, man. Yeah, you can see it in his face now, slowly, bit by bit, changing. Yeah, he's becoming more savage now. Man. Yeah, that's the face of someone who wants to kill anyone. Yeah. I think that's the thing that made him continue on living is because of his rage. And but you feel bad for him. He isn't supposed to be like this. He isn't supposed to grow up in the battlefield. I think that's one of the sad things that I guess that with Shizu, and I guess he happens to be part of the to be discovered by Gambino, by these mercenaries. But I guess it's also a good thing because at least he's able to. Because now we also see that you need strength in this world. You need to be strong. You need to be skilled. Otherwise, you'll just be food, or you'll just be you'll just be killed that easily by by this. I guess in this world of Berserk. So you this is like the dark ages, like a medieval era. So um the evil spirits aside, the demons, they're already a trouble. But I think it's already an issue that you have to survive this world. I guess poverty and I guess war. So definitely you need to be strong in order to survive. Otherwise, you won't last long. Gambino, but he's still definitely because it's his father. It's the only person. Oh, a caravan. Look, a kid. Is he dead? Not quite, but he's badly wounded. Did he kill all those? Unbelievable. He's lucky that we found him in the middle of a field. He's lucky to be found by us mercenaries. The Angus unit needs more people too. Oh. another mercenary group. I wonder if they're like the enemy of the group of Gambino, or I guess they're maybe just another group of mercenaries that is also hired by, I guess, their king or something. How come he has an R wound? Probably a runaway slave. These eras like that. Yeah, this is a messed up era, Gambino. Oh man, but he did had some good times with him. But I think now it's somewhat changing to he's now somewhat thinking it's all just fake experiences, fake emotions that Gambino showcased to him. So yeah, but I think somewhat I somewhat felt a glimpse of care from Gambino from from when he made a scar on his nose. He gave him some kind of medicine. So I was somewhat leaning towards that. Maybe he does care. Maybe yeah, maybe he's just like a tough father. But maybe in that, maybe he's just, I don't know, maybe he was just drunk at that moment and he's just furious, I guess, with him being like disabled, but he still did sold guts to Donovan, so that's still pretty messed up. So man, I think that's really the most painful part for Guts is that he was sold off to Donovan, and um him knowing him knowing the truth that Gambino sold him off. But I guess it's also a somewhat a good thing for him to experience because at least he will be much more um, careful in trusting other people. But at the same time, it also makes you somewhat disconnected towards those creating the relationships to other people. You would just be somewhat isolated. You just be you don't want to be involved to anyone else. I think that's a very sad experience that I don't think Guts is would have wanted. 4 years later, oh, another siege. I guess I guess the time the first time we saw Guts younger Guts with Griffin is this there's still like mercenary. So I guess he's this is the only I guess this is only way the only job that he knows. So it also makes sense that he just keep on becoming like a mercenary. Because what I guess this is like the trending job currently, especially with all those this war going on. Go! Whoever can kill the general gets a prize. Attack! Oh, oh, man! Cut right through the like his mouth. Oh, another champion. Oh man, that's messed up. That's Bazuso, the Grey Knight Bazuso. The 30-man Slayer Bazuso? I heard he killed those men with bare hands. No one can pass this point. Where are the archers? Whoever wants their smashed head, come on in. What are you waiting for? No one dares fight him? What are you waiting for? No one dares fight him? Do you call yourselves knights? Go. We're mercenaries? Yeah. I would understand that. Go fight him yourself. Damn soldiers. Yeah, I guess that's one of the issues with mercenaries that if it's really dangerous and it's not worth the money, worth the sacrifice, I guess that's the difference with someone who's fighting for a cause. So, but yeah. So, oh, is that guts? Oh, this is the arm the helmet that we've seen. So it's like the front face shield of his helmet. And I wonder if he will eventually run into the group of Gambino. And look at that face shield. Who's that? A mercenary? So young. Take a look at his sword. Ah, Yeah, he's 15 years old now. He's still very young, but I guess he's not. He's more. He can wield this sword, this large sword, much easier now. So huge a sword. Can he swing that thing? He's still young. Probably won't survive. Young man, are you going to fight with Bazuzo? How much? What? The price for the giant's head, whatever. 30 manslayer. I'm a mercenary. I'm not like you, looking for status and rank. Just don't forget to pay. Oh, okay. I'll give you 5 gold coins for his head. 10 coins. 7 coins. That's it. Too bad. you'll regret this, young man. You'll lose your head for 7 gold coins. Yeah, because Guts is if you count the years that he went through the war, him living through the battlefield, he's like a veteran now. Because he started, I think he was 6 years old when he started. I guess when he was 6 years old, he was just assisting. But when he was like 9 years old, he's fighting in the front lines. He's killing soldiers. So, if anything, I guess he's like the most experienced among them. I guess maybe I don't know, but he could say that he's not like a newbie or someone who's fighting in this place anymore. And yeah, I think this just showcases at the same time why he is that strong and why he is that skilled. The current Guts, because he went through this experience. He had the experience. He had the skills to show up for that, and because of that, it makes sense now why he is able to wield that huge sword with with strength and with speed. So, because he went through definitely tons of battles, and who knows that those 4 years he could have definitely I guess being part of those mercenaries gave him a more experience, and that's aside from the fact that he's experienced with Gambino. Only cowards let kids fight for them. And another thing is that he survived. He survived those fights, those war. So which also showcases how skilled and how strong he is. Okay, let's continue with the moving on. What? Oh, whoa, what's happening? So fast. Oh, his moves are so fast. Uh, um, Look, Bazuso's being cornered. Ah. Oh, man. Oh, he sliced through the axe. What's this? Man. Hey. Oh, he hit he hit Guts in the head, and I guess it's because he already cracked and sliced through the axe. Um it just broke. But still, that's a really painful thing. And I guess he just Guts just took it to the head, with the helmet. Oh yeah, it threw off the helmet. Oh man. Oh, so he used the helmet to somewhat deflect the axe upward, and then he swings his sword. Yeah, that's really clever. Oh, oh man, that menacing eyes, that menacing look. Wait. Oh man. Yeah, right through the middle, and his eyes popping out. Oh man, man. Woo. just another just another day. Man, he's still so young. But yeah, I guess he's still so he looks he's still a kid, but he's definitely when he already went through a lot, that to the point that you can't really consider him a kid anymore. His experiences within those 15 years is, yeah, it's really messed up. Okay, that's the end of the chapter. And yeah, I guess the this just showcases God's, I guess, his growth, character growth, even as just a kid, even as at 11 years old, man, he he survived a cliff. He survived an arrow through his chest, and he's definitely survived tons of wars, tons of battles, and makes sense now. I guess that's where he became infamous about him becoming like the Black Swordsman. But I wonder if the definitely the sword changes eventually, because I think as he grow, I think he would definitely upgrade it into a much bigger sword, because I think that's his fighting style, is that he wants this very heavy sword, so that when he swings it with force, once it hit the armor, it will just penetrate and destroy what, even if you're wearing an armor, so it doesn't matter, and it would just even cut through your weapon. So it just showcases how strong he is, and I guess that's because another part of that is that that's with his fighting style of using a very large sword. So I think that's the difference, that each of his swing, if you try to block it, it would be impossible. It's like fighting against someone who's using, I guess he's like using an axe at the same time, but a very bigger axe, and a much heavier axe. So when that sword hits you, when that sword it won't just be a slice. It will be like destruction. So, and we also see, I guess now also makes sense why he has that huge sword as a black swordsman, and I guess it also somewhat benefits him fighting against this kind of monsters that has like huge limbs, very powerful, tough, maybe tough skin, tough hide. So yeah, it doesn't matter with that huge sword, and with his strength, he will definitely um slice through anything. So if anything, the best part, I guess, in fighting against Guts would be just avoiding him. But he's still very fast, so I think that's another factor with this style. It's just not he's swinging very. His swing is very powerful, but it's also very fast. So the force of that is devastating. So this is really cool seeing Guts, I guess, development through time, and his tragic backstory, and also somewhat showcases why he is this much cruel, this much untrustworthy towards others, why he's so strong, why he's so skilled, why he is so durable, why he's so tough. We're seeing that now, that it isn't something that he just is like an inborn, it's like a natural trait of his, but it's something that he went through, he experienced, and just gives more, makes sense, more meaning to why he is so strong right now, why he is so cruel, why he is so relentless, and why he um yeah, why he how he was able to survive until now. So, and why he is able to defeat these monsters, because this is something that was ingrained to him as a young kid. From 6 years old, growing up, he went through a lot. He went through hardship that I don't think anyone has experienced, and I think the that's a really tragic part, but at the same time, it's also a great, I guess, strength, experience that he was able to gather in order for him to be able to fight these monsters eventually. But I don't think it's still enough to face against. the more powerful ones like the God Hand, because we did saw God struggle with the count. Because if he didn't, I guess that's the other thing is that he's really cruel that he would use any means necessary to win any battle. So it's not really surprising anymore that he would he would use sacrifices, he would use a hostage, he would play dirty, because he grew up with that. He's like a survivor kind of warrior that um yeah, he would do anything to survive. He would do anything to accomplish his goal, even at the cost of his honor. And I don't think, but at the same time, um, within that personality, within that character, within that strength, we saw that Guts is still he's still a good, kind-hearted person that he does care. Um, it's just that it's hard to show that kind of affection or I guess care towards people because it would make him vulnerable. It would make him um, it would be like a weakness to him. So it's really difficult, especially in this dark era of of Berserk, because this is like medieval era where wars are with sieges of kingdoms, of kings, of knights is happening, and there's also a lot of things that you need. That is also a lot of bad things that also is happening, like plagues, like poverty, and definitely cruel people that would abuse their power, would abuse their strength towards weaker people. And you add the fact that there are evil spirits, demons, monsters in this world. So yeah, this is it's hard to be able to live a normal life in this world. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this chapter. I'm looking forward more to him eventually meeting up Griffin. So definitely this is him before meeting Griffith. And the sad part is that we already knew that he will definitely become like maybe close to Griffith. Maybe it's like a partner. And the sad part is that Griffith somewhat sold him off. I guess branded him, sacrificed him in order to, I guess, become part of the Godhead. So, but this is also so really, I'm really also excited seeing that because it would also make, it would also let us know his motivations, why he's doing what he's doing right now, and the reason he's trying to kill this, I guess, to kill the God Hand, and I'm definitely I definitely need to prepare for more tragic things that we might see from Guts because we still haven't seen his eyes and then his left hand. So there's that. So who knows what other? There's definitely a lot, has tons of wounds, but we will eventually see him lose his left hand, and then him lose his eye. So yeah, it's really a tragic story, but I think he needed that in order for him to have this strength and the skill to fight these monsters. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this chapter. If you would like to add your thoughts in this chapter, or maybe share your maybe let maybe if you think I have missed some things that in this chapter, so let me know in the comments down below. And if you just want also to give feedback regarding this read through, so just let me know in the comments. And if you did enjoy watching my read through or reaction to this chapter, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And also, if you want to watch my read through or reaction to the next chapter right now, just go to the link in the description down below and check it out to my Patreon, and it would really help this channel if you decide to support my channel through Patreon, especially that this is definitely not going to be monetized, because this is very sensitive, very age restricted kind of um, um, content with Berserk. So I would really appreciate if you choose to support this channel, so that I would be able to sustain this channel and keep on creating more reaction videos like this in the future. So please consider checking it out. Thank you for watching. See you in my next read through, or see you on my other videos. Have a great day. Goodbye.